What do you make of the future of the Southeast as we head to 2027?
Well, the Southeast will continue to struggle politically. Unfortunately, we are politically disadvantaged in this country since the end of the war. Militarily, even when the military is in power, there is a political disadvantage for Southeast because we are not well represented in the military security apparatus. And then when democracy comes, there seems to be some kind of a conspiracy of sorts or a convergence, amongst other groups of Nigerians that Southeast, people should be marginalized politically. So a lot of good positions elude us, in the national affairs of the country. We don't have that predominant or dominant presence that we are supposed to have in this country, and that is one of the things that is causing convulsions in the system.
What do you make of insinuation or the narrative that the Free Nnamdi Kanu protest was probably a strategic plan to draw out P2B and frame him for being a pro-IPOB member and probably destroy his presidential ambition?
Well, the allegation that it's a strategic plan is more strategic than the strategic plan. Anybody taking it towards P2B angle is being devilishly strategic. It has nothing to do with P2B. P2B has publicly called for a halt to the prosecution of Nnamdi Kanu. So why do they keep looking for him? So those are the people that are being devilishly strategic. The buck stops at President Tinubu's table. If he does not free Nnamdi Kanu, he can forget the votes of people of Southeast. Nnamdi Kanu is well loved in the Southeast. Mr. President, if anybody is telling you differently, he's lying to you. Unless there's another plan. You're not going to win Southeast without freeing Nnamdi Kanu.
Even with all these defections?
No, it won't happen. APC will lose woefully.
With all these defections?
Yes, go to the grassroots. I'm very close to the grassroots. The Igbos are waiting. They're angry. Nnamdi Kanu is their favorite son. They want him home. Mr. President, or you can forget Southeast. You can become president again with the votes of others. But forget that of Southeast. They are not happy with you because of this Nnamdi Kanu matter. That's just the gospel truth.
I have proposed a number of states, I think 6 states coming up, and every zone is allotted one state again. And Southeast, they said they want to correct imbalance. The Southeast was also given one state, but other zones are also going to get one state. What's your take on that?
No, they create imbalance by trying to solve imbalance. That is speaking from both sides of their mouth. But what are they creating more states for anyway? States that won't be viable. They're only viable in terms of electing more representatives, more senators to put pressure on the national powers, and the governor to put pressure on the state resources. If they want to truly correct imbalance, Northwest is 7 states. They can make the other geopolitical zones 7 in number. That will correct the imbalance. They don't say creating more states is not a good idea, economically speaking. But if you're creating more states to solve an imbalance, you create 7 states in each region, each geopolitical zone, because Northwest has 7. Others have 6, Southeast has 5. So we say, well, it's a bad idea anyway, but there's a silver lining to it. The silver lining is that the states were created to balance out geopolitical zones. Let us just say, is either a balance of power or balance of terror? Whichever one you take, that's what it is. But at least by all means, let the geopolitical zones be equal. That's the only thing good I see about this new creation. But if they do it, and one region, one geopolitical zone is more than the others, and Southeast begins to lag behind again, then it is duplicitous. It's dubious. It's a dishonest exercise. And I'm not going to have it. Thank you.
What are the chances of President Tinubu come 2027?
Of course, an incumbent president always has better chances than those challenging him. Of course, Jonathan is an exception, and you know why he was an exception. He had a gathering of very big populations conspiring against him. So Tinubu better watch out. If Southeast walks away from Tinubu and a chunk of the North walks away as well, he's not going to make second time. So for him to have a lock on second time, he better does business with Southeast. We are not going to be political fools in 2027. And I'm going to be saying it. So if he has Southeast in his kitty, and how does he get Southeast? By implementing policies that will make Southeasterners happy. Pure and simple. We love justice. That's the only way you can appease an Igbo man. You give him justice, he's happy with you. If you make Southeast happy, he will have Southeast in his corner, plus his Southwest, and then maybe one big geopolitical zone in the North Central, and a chunk of Northeast, and he gets a second time. But if he alienates the Southeast, well, let us see what happens. His chances will be as good as Jonathan's chances against Buhari when Jonathan lost.
And what's your last word to Nigerians?
What can I say except to tell Nigerians not to lose faith in themselves? Don't let anybody make you lose faith in yourself, whether you're Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, Nupe, Gware, whatever. Your individualism is all you got left. Your individualism. You have the right to pursue happiness and success and progress for yourself and for your immediate families. Do very well for yourself in any situation that you find yourself. And don't let the ills of the nation break your spirit. In particular, the youth. Maybe the Japan syndrome needs to be looked at again. By all means, if you get a visa, travel. But the idea of trekking through the Sahara Desert or going through dangers of meandering through many nations without papers, I think should go. It's putting a great number of our youths at risk, and the nation is bleeding from it. If you have a valid visa to travel, to study, to work, by all means go. But for now, if you don't have, and you're stuck here like I'm stuck, you make the best of yourself. I try to make best of the situation. The advice I've given you is the advice I have given to myself. Thank you very much.
So right now, the political space in Nigeria is heating up again. And it's all around Nnamdi Kanu. His lawyer, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, has made a strong statement that is shaking the political table. He said clearly that if the government refuses to release Nnamdi Kanu, then they should forget getting votes from the Southeast come 2027. That's a bold one, and it's already sparking reactions everywhere. Now, my people, before I go deeper into this gist, please take 1 second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot, and it keeps you updated anytime we drop fresh news like this. So, according to Ejimakor, this matter has gone beyond just one man's freedom. It has become a question of fairness, inclusion, and respect for the Southeast. He said that what's happening to Kanu represents how the region is being treated politically and legally. In his words, you cannot keep ignoring the Southeast and expect their support when election time comes. He also mentioned that Kanu has already won multiple legal victories, yet he's still being detained. He said the Southeast people are watching, and if nothing changes, they might simply withdraw their support during the next presidential election. Now guys, think about this for a moment. If an entire region decides to withhold their votes, what kind of impact would that have on 2027? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video if you're still watching. Ejimakor also linked this issue to Peter Obi indirectly, because remember, Peter Obi is seen as a strong political voice from the southeast. So, the question people are asking now is, will this Kanu issue affect Peter Obi's influence or his possible campaign if he decides to contest again in 2027? Ejimakor didn't say Obi should intervene, but he made it clear that any political party that ignores the Kanu matter may find it hard to convince voters in that region. And this is not just an empty threat. It's coming at a time when people are already feeling disappointed in how justice is being served. The court cases have dragged on for years, yet the matter is still unresolved. That's why many are saying this time the Southeast may not play politics as usual. Now guys, pause for a second. Do you think Ejimakor's warning will make the government act? Or do you think they will ignore it and move on? Tell me your opinion in the comments, and while you're at it, please tap the subscribe button if you haven't already. It means a lot and helps this channel grow. Let's continue. Ejimakor also pointed out that the Southeast is not asking for anything extraordinary. They just want fairness, justice, and equal treatment. He said if other people in Nigeria can speak up for their rights and get attention, then the same should apply to the people of the Southeast. He also reminded everyone that Kanu has been in detention for years, even after some court rulings favored him. He called on President Tinubu to show leadership and resolve this issue once and for all. According to him, the continued detention of Kanu is not only creating more division, but also making the region lose trust in the system. He said releasing Kanu would be a huge step towards peace and unity. Now, imagine if that really happens. If Kanu walks free before the 2027 elections, that would totally change the political story in Nigeria. Many people would see it as a bold move by the government, and it might even win back some trust from the Southeast. But if nothing happens, and this warning is ignored, then 2027 could become one of the most unpredictable elections in Nigeria's history. The Southeast might decide to support whoever aligns with their demands. And that's what Ejimakor was trying to emphasize. That power lies with the people, and their votes are their voice. Please, if you're watching and you believe that every region deserves equal respect, take a second to like this video and subscribe. Let's keep spreading awareness together. Now, talking about reactions. This statement has caused a mix of emotions. Some people are supporting Ejimakor, saying he's absolutely right because the Southeast has been too quiet for too long. Others believe he should not tie politics with legal matters. But either way, his words are now trending, and everyone is talking. Some politicians from the region have also started speaking up, saying they support anything that promotes fairness and justice. But the federal side hasn't made any official comment yet. Still, people are watching closely, waiting to see if Tinubu's administration will make a move or respond soon. This whole situation is more than just a court case now. It's becoming a political movement. And that's why you can't ignore it. It's about the voice of a whole region trying to be heard. If you've been following Kanu's story, you'll know this issue has lasted for years, crossing from one administration to another. But now, Ejimakor's message has made it clear. The Southeast wants answers before they go to the polls again. So my people, what do you think? Should the government consider releasing Kanu to promote national unity, or should the legal process continue until every issue is settled in court? Drop your thoughts below. And if you're still watching, I appreciate you. Please like this video right now and subscribe so you don't miss any follow-up stories. To round up, this warning from Ejimakor may just be the strongest statement yet linking Kanu's case to the future of Nigeria's politics. It's a reminder that justice and unity must go together for this country to truly move forward. The ball is now in the government's court. Act wisely or risk losing one of the most powerful voting blocs in the country. Thank you for watching till this point. Please like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell because I'll be bringing you updates as soon as more reactions come out.